All right, sports fans, how's everybody out there doing? William Martin coming at you one more time here on YouTube with another edition of the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge Podcast. Now, after the Houston Astros sign-stealing scandal of the late 2010s, there were plenty of players, fans, writers, and sports personalities all around MLB that wanted to see this team get what they felt that they deserved. Now, the Astros did dodge some bullets, as none of the players implicated were suspended, while this team didn't have to deal with fans in the stands last year due to COVID. Now, in 2020, the Astros were still able to make the playoffs, and they were actually one game short of making the World Series. But this time around, the Astros last year, they finished the regular season with a losing record. This time, it does not look like that is going to be the case. Houston is currently 52-33, and they are in first place in the American League West as they are looking to make the playoffs for the sixth time in the last 7 years. First and foremost, you have to give credit to manager Dusty Baker. Of course, Baker took over this club last year, and he was given a very difficult scenario with the Houston Astros. But you know what? One thing we've known about Dusty Baker, he knows how to get the best out of his teams during the regular season. This is a guy that has gotten the San Francisco Giants, Chicago Cubs, Cincinnati Reds, and Washington Nationals all to the postseason as their skippers. And you look at this team right now, this Astros offense led by Carlos Correa, Jose Altuve, and Yuli Gurriel, they're rolling. Houston right now offensively is first in the American League in batting, hits, runs, and on-base percentage. Then you look at this pitching staff. Houston's team earned run average of 3.62 is third in the American League, while opponents are only hitting 222 versus them, which is tops. Veterans starting pitcher Zach Greinke is getting it done once again. 8-2 with an earned run average of 3.64. His bottom line is Greinke throughout his career, regardless of where he has been, has always shown you that he knows how to pitch. Lance McCullers has really stepped up in the first half of the season for Houston, as he is 6-1 with an earned run average of 2.97. And the bottom line is this: love them or hate them. And right now, most people hate the Astros, but the bottom line is they are still a good baseball team. And right now, they are the most complete team in the American League West, as they have a 3.5 game lead over the second place Oakland Athletics. Now, you look at the the first half of this regular season, which is winding down in a couple of days. Houston has 6 more games before the All-Star break, 3 at home versus Oakland, and then 3 more next weekend versus the New York Yankees. So this is an opportunity for the Astros to distance themselves even further than Oakland before the break. And when next weekend rolls around, Houston is welcoming a Yankees team to town that is reeling. So the Astros aren't going away. That's the bottom line, and people have to get that through their heads. And I think Houston has an opportunity, to even strengthen their postseason push and a potential World Series championship push by the trade deadline. I expect the Astros to definitely be buyers. I expect them to be in the mix to try to get another starting pitcher and potentially another relief pitcher. But nonetheless, you look at this team. They've basically weathered the storm. They've shown that, they can still get it done through all adversity, even though the adversity that is there, they created. But nonetheless, they're showing that, hey, we're still a good baseball team. We're still a viable team. And this team is once again a legit contender to go out there and claim another World Series championship. So, folks, that is going to wrap it up. And as always, I want to take this time out to thank you for tuning into the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge podcast here on YouTube. I want to take the time out to thank all of you fine folks out there for tuning in. And if you have not already, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. Now, if you're on Twitter, please feel free to follow me at 300 Pounds of Sports. And like I always say, if you follow me, it will be my pleasure to follow you right back. There's also the sports discussion group on Facebook at the Sports Depot 365. You can check it out. Drop a line and be a part of one of the better sports debating sites going on social media. So once again, fine folks, my name is William Martin. Take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.